1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Step out of the way, guys. I believe we're ready. I'm not forgetting something. I always am forgetting something. Oh, sure I am. Look, I need to raise up this. I need to raise up this. There we go. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Vencabot. A third strike action. My name is David. I'm gonna make a lobby. I'm gonna make it private. Should I? No, I'll leave it public. I'll leave it public for now. So I create a lobby. It's public. We'll see how that goes for us at first. I'm gonna invite Diz. Testing 1, 2, 3 boot camp. Here's up, Kenny. So Houston's more humid than Austin? I know Texas is a very big state, right? So Dizzy's name is iDIZZY0. Invite him first since he's been so patient to wait for us. I can invite other peeps. Of course, it's a public lobby, guys. Just feel free to jump on in. Definitely need to make some food. Yeah, enjoy your food, Faust. Definitely don't be like me and sit here drinking Slim Fast like that's something you can do to survive. You need food eventually. We got KReichJr. Somebody else jumped in here. Quest 1. MilkLove. Oh, we got a full lobby. I guess that's that. Spectate! There we go. I don't know where Toast is, boot camp. You can never tell. So I lag with Strife rarely, sometimes. Hopefully everything's gonna be alright here. Let's go for it one day, dude. If not today, then one day. Starts laggy tonight, huh?
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Oh yeah. It's kind of rolling back. You don't see that very often. It's kind of laggy. Oh fuck! I need to use my meter like that. Oh yeah, this is bad. Nice. Oof. 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 Okay. Deserve that. Yeah, no bars all the time.
Fighters ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a public lobby. Yeah, good night, Signopt. Private one, I mean. Because I can't, be having this kind of lag. Nice. This is too much. Nice blocks. Good throw break. This guy's so sick. So I wish we could play without lag. Being very patient on my wake-ups. Not much I can do though aside from wake-up uppercut. I can't see anything. He's got Super 2 fully charged. Got too high there. Jeez. That's why he walks under there, though. G fucking G. Good night, Signat.
You win.
Let's Strife not laggy. Yeah, let's not fight Strife. I'm gonna keep the lobby public, but we can't fight him. There we go. Thank you, Strife. Isn't it funny on this game if these guys don't ready up, we can just sit here forever? That's so frustrating. Strife's a very cool guy. I like his Alex too. I like Strife's Alex a lot. When I first met him, I fought him, quite a few times with no lag whatsoever. Not sure if it's a recent thing where he's laggy all the time, or just every once in a while kind of thing. So Kill makes it sound like this guy's kind of laggy pretty often. But I've probably had I've had many more good fights with Strife than bad ones. Always a pleasure, Tommy. Always a pleasure. I'm very grateful. How you doing, dude? We got guys here that are they're the real thing. I don't only like strong players, also nice guys.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Okay, so Dizzy's playing Yun, MilkLove playing a Ken. Dizzy also sometimes a little bit laggy. We last fought, there was no lag. I think that either his connection's been upgraded or this version treats him better than OE did. Strife is horrible, ask Tommy. Yeah, I think when I first met him, it was in ranked. I was like, wow, this guy's Ken is his Alex is pretty sick. I like any Alex that he poked me. He outpoked me with close standing light kick. To me, that is the indication of an Alex that you know, that I'll end up having respect for. He had a good card grab. You know, that's not everything, of course. To say that he's terrible, I don't know. Yeah, we're all here mostly playing at the intermediate level of play, right?
Now.
Like, there are times where, you know, I fight so many guys that are really strong in this game. I think to myself, oh, this guy's really bad at this game. This guy's he's pretty, he's not that strong. But really, he's, you know, he's no weaker than I am, playing at the intermediate level of play. And I've been playing for a couple years now, so. Yeah, one man's terrible, another man's, you know, something I can learn from. Whoa! Oh my god, yo, the nega confirm? The anti-confirm? I've had no lag of bootcamp in the last few weeks on this platform. I seem to recall when this version first came out, me and bootcamp had a little bit of lag. But I think lately there's been zero lag playing bootcamp. Talking about Strife, yeah. I'm a fan of his. I was like, Kyo, maybe not so much.
Final round.
Which is fair.
Now.
Yeah, you still on that Wi-Fi bootcamp? Oh my god. I get you a cable, son. I'll give you a link after the stream if you want. Just get that shit for cheaps. Like 20 bucks shipped. For 100 feet if you need it. Ethernet cable. You ever tell me the wrong way? Okay. By post-round taunting? Something like that? For me, that's like, if I'm fighting someone and they're not lagging and they're not post-round taunting, then I got no problem with them, unless they're playing Chun. He was teabagging a bad connection. I got you. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Those are all. If he was playing Chun, that'd be all my pet peeves combined. I don't like when guys fight me with bad connections. I don't like when they taunt. I don't like when they play Chun. Those are three things that piss me off. Oh, they actually have a cable that reaches to my room. Nice. Hopefully you're making use of it. I only played Elena versus him, LMAO. Why? Because she's stronger in lag.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Ooh, nice.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Oof.
Final round. Now.
Ooh, could have punched me there big time. Oh, don't do that! Do not do that! Do not do that! He's buffering like crazy. Yeah, looking for that fireball. He still missed it though. Okay. But I'm missing the chat here. Yeah, I can't hit confirm, so I need to play Lena, huh? I will if I get extremely laggy. I haven't had major issues unless it's with the RE7 keys and whatnot. Yeah, these super laggy players. That dude is the worst, huh? Strife's up there though, huh? You hear the lag? Yeah, that lag with Strife just now is pretty nasty. I would say it's comparable to that Rhea guy. I got lucky boot camp. Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I know I should have finished that. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, I want a fireball. Oh bullshit.
Prepare to strike. Now.
I'm trying to hit the wrong button. Ooh, barely got me.
Final round. Now.
I'm loving the connection, yeah. Whew. He was in the playpen, hidden in the little circle compartment. You can see your family just playing away. I'm gonna need a break after that. Venka, calm down. And I got that high stress, man. You guys know me, hypertension.
Yeah, well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Just casuals. Just casuals.
Engage.
That'll punish, I think. Oh, got me. Trying to go for a throw escape there. That was a good far-ass Kara grab. Sniper cut. I had to be careful there.
Are you ready? Go.
Slow down. Not safe. got me. I deserve that. I always go for that. How did that fucking hit me? Damn.
Final round. Go for it.
Ooh, got me. Son of a gun. It was a punish. Oh, I swear I broke that grab. Oof. So the way that I know to deal with Oro as Ryu is to get into sweep range and just sweep him to death, but he wasn't letting me get in that close. It's okay. I need to be more reactive, right? If he's walking back outside sweep range, he's gonna get cornered eventually, right? Then he has to jump or he has to dash up. See, I let him dash with me a few times. I need to just, if I'm gonna use that strategy of getting sweep range and sweep him, I need to then also watch for his dash and react to that with crouching short or grab.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
He can't just run forever. Parry's very strong. See, misses confirmed. That's the 3-piece. Caught him dashing up there with the fireball. The fireball's good for. It's risky though. I've been finding out more and more how risky fireball is, because if you go for the fireball the wrong, even just just a pixel off, they can really just jump over that like nothing and punish your ass for it. There's a spot where it's like powerful because it stops their jump, but if they do manage to jump over it, then you're in a bad situation. We're seeing Dizzy here got a lot of meter built up, and he has the first round as well. Just a taunt. Okay, that loses his taunt. If you get hit, you lose your taunt. Whoa, my god! Yo, with the fucking wolf eyes. Lost his taunt just from the little tick there. Okay, look up uppercut. No taunt. I'm assuming that's kind of like a trend in this fight. What's up, Orlando? Like, I'm gonna see you, Orlando. I haven't been here in a minute. How you been doing, dude? Oh no, he dropped it. It's like one frame too late. He was already airborne. Punish that! Oh no! Oh, that's so salty. Ugh. Got it anyway, but damn, that's salty. You hate it when you miss that fucking that punish. You got to low forward. But nothing came out after. No cancel. I think he must have gone for super, but he didn't have super. That's my guess. The mirror match here. Ken mirrors for days.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Okay. We're seeing Dizzy change colors here. Nice combo. Kind of raw. But what is Dizzy if not raw? Maybe jump grab? Good timing on the grab. Oof. Parry ended nothing though from KReichJr. He has the life lead, closes it out there, crouching forward in the corner.
Fighters ready.
effectively controlling Dizzy's options. Dizzy wants to dash up and do something. Let's put that forward out there. Very active button. While Ken's buttons are just out there once they're out there. Have you been to Orlando? I think Orlando originally joined us. I think he was a brother of someone that I met through Dark Souls 2. Uh-oh, bad confirm. Oh my god, KReichJr. Oh my god, with the red period and everything. Oh no, don't taunt right there, you just doofus. You can't even blow, couldn't have supered that. Come on, Diz. Oh man, went a little bit too hard there. That would have been a sick comeback though, right? The punish. Boy, I gotta be very careful.
Fighters ready. Engage.
It's not safe. Oh, fuck! It's on a fireball.
Fighters ready. Engage.
That strong DP into SA3. That was a really sick punish that Kenny got there. Hitting too many buttons. Look at this up, Kavias. 10 months in a row. That was weird. I swear it's a different notification than I usually get. Welcome aboard, dude. Hitting too many buttons here. Need to get back into my... I don't know. It's not fair to say, right? Whenever I lose, guys, I always say to myself, I hit too many buttons. Where I'm thinking about, because I got hit, just because I was hitting a button, right? If I had not been hitting a button, I would not have gotten hit. That's the way I look at the game. But if I had been hitting more buttons, you could say that I could control the pace of the match more, right? Maybe I didn't hit enough buttons to let him boss me around. If not for the fact that he was able to boss me around, maybe I would have won that. That's the other way to look at it. But I play so defensively, right, guys? Because I always think of it like, if I'm getting hit, it's because I'm pressing a button. What's up, YourSaltyFace? Orlando says, I've been good. How about you? I used to play Dark Souls 2 and a Little Big Planet with you. Oh, right, Little Big Planet. Right. Seems like you got better at this game. I've been practicing a lot, man. I play this game pretty much more or less every day, so as you might imagine, you gradually level up. I got a lot to learn, though, still, to say the very least. Yeah, Little Big Planet, that was sick, dude. That was really sick. That was a good day. No punish there. How you doing, Salty? Hey, welcome aboard, Gavias. The deflection. 10 months. I wonder how long it's been since me and Gavias were hanging out at IFM. That was in July of last year, right?
Now.
So, probably around like 8 months or so. Okay, says, hey, quit pressuring me, dude. Okay, I thought that was a good-looking link right there. That was weird. You're stunned. MilkLove. That was cool. Don't say that very often. So to get that, you have to like not hit any buttons afterward? You almost never see that. I think that it needed to hit a bit deeper to connect. The stanky leg? I think it wasn't a post-taunt bootcamp. I think it was when you don't hit any buttons after the Hayate that comes out. The taunt is a oh. We're talking about why did that stanky leg into super not connect? The link, the overhead link. It looked right to me. Yeah, the back medium kick, yeah.
Go for it.
They're probably like a frame off, and time in terms of timing, right? Is tomorrow leg day is the question. Now we need like a national leg day. Leg awareness day. So this is playing his Denjin. Good connection, I like that. And back in the wee days, Diz was pretty hit and miss. Get some practice in. Here we go. So Salty, you don't play on PS4, do you? I feel like we discussed this a million times before, but my memory is so bad. Oh, I'm at tournament, aka leg day. Yeah, tournament. Tomorrow's not a tournament day, no. We might try and run some kind of event, but it'll be like more casual. It's not a jazzy tournament. I always get that after I win a round in Hayate. I'm pretty sure it's a taunt. Got him. There's stun. Pretty good round. I'm not sure you need to spend that meter. Now he's got Natsing. Dizzy has everything.
Final round. Now.
He has to get that knockdown to make any use of this Denjin. Okay, take grabs, Makoto. Big brain characters. Big brain characters. Every other Tuesday, indeed, you're salty. We did one last week. Last week, Tuesday, was the Jazzy Online Tournament number 6, I think. Yeah, when Makoto does that Hya at the end of Hayate, it's a taunt, as a Hayate is ending on hit. Oh, really? That's sick. So wait, you hit the taunt button when the Hayate hits? I know there's any moves in that game like that.
You win.
The only one where you hit taunt after it hits before it recovers, and you get the taunt comes out, huh? That's sick.
Battle. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I'm waiting.
Only after Dash Punch. Yeah, next Tuesday is gonna be the tournament.
Well, I'm waiting for this. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
He's trying to bait that, but... Ooh, the trip guard. Oh my god. Ooh! Trip guard, also sick. Oh my god. Just misspaced my jumping light kick by a fucking couple pixels.
Now.
got me. You got me on friends list on PS4. But oh, do I? Okay. Yeah, why don't you come play tonight, dude? We get an open spot here pretty soon, probably.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Are you ready? Go.
I want that fuck. This game's so wacky, the throw teching. It's so wacky.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Damn.
You win.
He knows I want to hold down back, so he's going for a lot of overheads. It's so hard to react to that goddamn stinky leg online.
Yeah, I've been waiting for
You gotta really be looking for it. Hey, be looking for it whenever he's got a mix-up on you, right? If you're under pressure from a jump in, especially, you need to whether it be cross up or otherwise, you have to look for that stinky leg and be able to block it. Anytime you're under pressure, that stinky leg's coming. If he's close enough, right? Anytime he's like jumping at you, or it's like jumping over you, either way, that stinky leg's coming. If it ain't, you're fine. Just react to it, right? Just look for it. Nice fucking combo. Got them Ricardo combos. Now the step kick is super negative on block, right? Like I call it being like a myth. It seems like it's kind of plus on block. I think it's actually pretty negative. I played OE the other day. It's like night and day for me since boot camp. I like OE's the fact that it's one frame faster in terms of input delay. That's all I really like about it more than this game. This game's a little bit more sluggish. Okay, good block. Okay, bad. Oh, in for the red parry there. Okay, get the taunt. Uppercut loses the taunt. If you take damage, you lose your taunt. Yeah, it's an online tactic, right? The step kick into uppercut. You've seen that before. Oh, man. Get off. Don't tread on me, dude. It's like Kenny's bumper sticker says. A little bit too early there. I could have trip guarded if you had done it a little bit later. Okay, this is confirmed. The dash into DP, stop the madness. Uppercut there because he feels like Dizzy's gonna try to hit a button. Get the kill, very flashy.
You win.
Very, very flashy. Got MilkLove up next. MilkLove also a Ken player. Surprise, surprise. Everybody here plays Ken. He's a very, very, very strong character in this game. He might as well be going to get the round. He might as well. He was going to get the round, yeah. A small lead here from MilkLove. I say small because it's Ken, you never can tell. He's very, very high damage. Kenny misses some parry stuff. Misses his parry punishes. Interesting movement from MilkLove there. The dash, then the walk, very deceptive. Makes his movement speed a little bit ambiguous, right? You're not sure when he's going to reach you or where you know, what his spacing is, essentially. I gotta make use of that myself, right? Yeah, dash when it's safe. It's kind of hard to know what's safe to dash, but it seems like pretty much always when it's safe to dash, right? I think there are times where it's safer and you can dash and kind of make your opponent have to think about your movement more. I don't really move that much at all. Movement's not one of my things. I like to stand in place. Oh, the fishing. I like to stand in place and then just you know, try and keep my opponent out. But when they have stronger buttons than me, it's not always easy. Kenny was waiting after the parry in case Milk would let the super rip, huh? Okay. Good blocks there from Kenny. Oof. Very close round. We got round 3.
Final round. Engage.
Dash up and parry. Okay, nice damage here. Very good round for KReichJr so far. MilkLove's got a full bar though. Got to punish his corner. How's he going to utilize it? Kenny with a defensive jump back into a medium kick. Fishing. Gets what he wants. So I guess you can't pick the alt colors with 2 buttons in this game, right? Start with another button. I'm not sure. Yeah, there are some hidden colors in this game. Yeah, this is the arcade version. OE stuff is not here. I think there are some characters that have hidden colors that involve start button in some way, I think.
Are you ready? Go!
Ah, son of a bitch. The punish? Oh, you missed it, huh? I'm trying to prove my theory, which is probably pretty dumb, that Towards Fierce can be used as a poke.
Strike. Now.
Ah, fuck.
Final round. Now.
Damn, that's a far dash. Didn't want that. Ooh, that was far. Good Kara. That's not safe. I think that the reason I want to use Towards Fierce as a poke is because it's got Fierce priority. So I want to use it as a poke.
Battle. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Oof.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Doesn't really work against him because of his short stature.
You win.
The spinning bird, I don't wake up.
Battle.
I need to look at the clock, right? I need to look at the clock. If you're getting die picked repeatedly, well, he can't do anything. All he can do is Zempo you, right? He has to Zempo you eventually. Or he just doesn't get any damage. You don't gotta get impatient and start going for throw breaks or whatever. And getting blown up by his strings. Okay, wow, the crouching fierce. Alright, could have punished that. Looking pretty dominant here so far. Nice uppercut. You don't get to do that to me again. Rose into grab on the parry. Saves the meteor, I respect that. Good shit. I always get frustrated when people go for like a super or a EX when the kid just got killed to standard. Special. Good spacing on that grab there, I like that. There again, see that walk-up grab? I think not a lot of people use grabs effectively, to be honest. It's a poke. Grab is a poke. It's unblockable. It only works at very close range. Get a knockdown, you get Oki for it. Oh, MilkLove! Oh my god. The grab is an unblockable that gives you Oki. You try and block it, you try and parry it, you get put on your back. Okay, misses confirm there after the dart shot. Whoa, my, yeah, able to guess parries, third strike. You might as well, right? You might as well make a guess. No, that's not fair to say. Bro, can't. Shout out to Riss, NYC. Ken, look characters in this game. Okay, MilkLove's looking pretty strong. There it is. There's the grab, right? There's the grab. You can't block it.
Wait.
If you try and throw tech, you're going to eat that close fierce. If you, well, I guess for him it's close strong. Right, for Ken it's close strong. If you jump, eating that close fierce, close strong. But if you, it's tough, man. It's tough. Nerf grabs is tough. Nerf grabs, they're very strong. I think not a lot of players really utilize them. I don't know. You guys know me. I'm obsessed with grabs. I think about grabs a lot, and the way they impact the flow of the game. They're so fast. They're so fast. 2-frame startup. Get Oki. Get Oki for free. Small likely different Kenny. We're seeing MilkLove here playing Mexi's colors. Whoa! I got a full belly time, hit some 3. Let's go, Faust. Get that third stock. Okay, nice combo there from KReichJr. Oh my god, what a first round! Holy shit! That was a war. I want to see MilkLove definitely take this one and get to round 3. Walk up and parry, it's Kenny's specialty. Big life leader for KReichJr. Interesting movement there from MilkLove. Whiff grabs, no punishes. There we go. Parries are a very high reward, low risk defensive option. I was talking to Kittens last night about whose stream was it? It was Big Nasty's stream about parries and my overall disdain for the parry system. Because Kittens was going off about parries and how much they don't like parries.
Are you ready? Go.
They're not as risky as you would think to go for. Fuck. What's up, Ash? What's up, Tron?
Are you ready? Go. How you doing, Tron?
Hopefully you guys are doing pretty well tonight.
Well, I got, yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Dizzy going with Yuri in here.
Are you ready? Go.
Thank you for the crew, sub and cruise. 11 months, easy first try. How you doing, dude? Had a pretty good stream yesterday? Oh my god. I like these punishes on whipped grabs.
Fighters ready.
What can you say there? Yeah, the blow up, yeah. That was a blow up. I want Dizzy get that come back. Okay, raw headbutts, it's whatever, it's Yuri and stuff. Gets what he wants, kind of, not really. Happy you're doing pretty well on crew. You're going pretty well, man. Tomorrow's gonna be 12 hours third strike, guys. It's gonna be pretty exhausting. I have to get to bed early tonight, I suppose. This guy's trying to do some dashes, some dash dancing. Like it's Smash Brothers. Nice confirm there from Ken. Has the life lead now, essentially. Oh, missed the EX Aegis, huh? Oh, fuck, he missed his grab. Oh, my. Hit the grab too early during the dash animation. That was his round right there. That was his round. 12 hours, man. I'm not going to be playing the whole time, of course, on Cruise. I'm going to probably be watching quite a few matches, commentating. Chun is going pretty well, huh? How about that Chun Privilege chat last night on Scrub Series? Yeah, I was definitely going off. That's only to be expected, considering that, you know, Ethan is like one of the main Scrub Series type dudes. He's a Chun player, so of course there's going to be some Chun chat when you got Vencabot in the chat. You guys know I feel very strongly about Chun-Ri. I got Chun emotions, dude. That's going to be the name of my new album. Chun emotions. Chungus Lee, Big Chungus. It's our friend to Chun-Li as Big Chungus, right? It was definitely bound to come up, dude. Bound to come up. You know, streams like last night's stream are exactly why I feel the way I do about Chun-Li, right? The fact that we had Ethan on for so long on the cab, when I felt like his gameplay was nowhere near the level of his opponents. I feel like the fact that he's been playing Chun this whole time is really just kind of stunting his growth. So you see how he's playing compared to the way that, you know, Wade's been playing, the way that, you know, you've been playing Chun, the way that Bodhi's been playing. And I feel like his gameplay is still pretty undeveloped. He's not focused on the right things. He's not focused on the right things. We got round 3 here. And he's still, the reason why he's not focused on it is because he's getting all the wins, right? He's sitting on that cab forever with some Chun bullshit. It's like giving a gun to a baby, dude. Yeah, it's a baby, but it can shoot you. It can shoot you, dude. You gotta be careful how you approach this baby, because he's packing heat. He might not know what to do with the gun, but he's still very, very dangerous, and that really frustrates me. And you've got, you know, you're sitting there watching a stream for, you know, half an hour, 45 minutes, and you're seeing all these strong players getting knocked off the cab over and over again by a Chun just sitting there doing basically nothing. Yeah, baby with a rocket launcher. Gotta hit that loud. What's up, Herbderken? Mash Legs has gotten a lot stronger, a lot stronger. Like, I feel like he's not growing at the same rate. When you see the other guys play, it's like really crazy how much they've grown. And I feel like he's still just doing Chun bullshit. Just play Chun back. That's what I've been doing lately. But again, I was watching Scrub Series last night. And that's why we were talking about. You know, I was talking about Chun in the chat there. I say talking about it, of course I mean frothing about. You guys know me. Nice. Yo, check that, it's so crazy in this game.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Nice punish. Yo, I tech that fucking grab. I don't agree, Tommy. I don't agree at all. If you're playing it correctly, if you're playing Chun-Li correctly, then you're getting wins, right? I don't know. That's the way you play any character. I feel like she gets wins so easily that you're going to learn bad habits. She strives on fundamentals, footsies, confirms, incorporating a throw game. She strives on getting into somewhere around fierce range and hitting that button. And then hitting low forward. When she has bar, buffering low forward into super. And then if they walk into it, then they get supered and they lose half their health. At the highest level of play, I think you have to play her very carefully. But anything below the highest level of play, you can play her very, very sloppily compared to other characters in this game. And get rewarded for it big time. She's rewarded for sloppy footsies probably more than any other character in this game, right? You don't have to line up her spacing that much because her buttons are so strong at a very wide variety of spacings. Like, let's say, for instance, her back fierce, right? That's effective against pretty much, you know, all the buttons in the game in a very broad spacing. So you can be standing here and have it, you know, interrupt your opponent's button, or you can be standing there and have it also, you know, hit them on startup. Same with her standing fierce, you know, her far fierce. I guess, yeah, her far fierce, right? It's effective at blowing up your opponent's attacks at a very wide variety of, you know, standings, spacings. So you don't really have to space yourself that carefully when you're playing the footsies game. It's good, though, because I'm grateful for a big local challenge for all of us to work to overcome. I think if you want to learn footsies, you gotta play a character that's, you know, he's not rewarded as much for sloppy footsies. But I can say playing her has made me better with other characters.
You win.
My argument is that her strengths are so strong that if you pick her as a first character and you know, that's who you're playing and you're learning the game from that perspective, then it's not, I feel like it's a myth. People say, oh, she's a footsies character, right? She's a footsies, it's gonna help you learn the fundamentals of the game. I totally disagree with that. Footsies is a two-person game. I think that a big part of learning footsies is learning how to respect your opponent's buttons, and that's something you're not gonna learn from playing Chun. Because she has no reason to respect her opponent's buttons, especially at a low to intermediate level of play. She controls the whole pace of the footsies match. How is that going to teach you footsies? Not how footsies actually works in the real world.
Fighters ready. Engage.
In the real world, you have to, again, it's about, you know, whiff punishing and trying to bait your opponent's whiff, and Chun doesn't have to worry about any of that stuff, man. She just hits fierce and low forward, and they're really good buttons, and she doesn't really have to respect her opponent's ground game. Again, up to the higher level of play, right? If you're a beginner fighting beginners and you're an intermediate level player fighting other intermediates, you don't really gotta play footsies that hard with Chun. I really find it frustrating when people say, oh, she's a footsies character, she's gonna help you learn fundamentals. I totally disagree with that. Again, at the highest level of play, I think that when you're fighting characters that are really familiar with that matchup, and they're picking characters that are, that are harder for Chun-Li to face, I think that she has to play a lot more carefully. But if you're fighting your friends, it's not... Chun-Li just gets away with so much bullshit that it's going to be hard to learn the game, I feel like.
You win.
Yeah, Tommy likes to play clean. I don't know, man. Because I tend to play higher level players where I can't do what I want. My problem with Chun is not Chun at the highest level of play. My problem with Chun is how she takes away from the hype of the game at every level except for the very, very highest level. And even there, I feel like she gets away with too much. But it's not the same as it is at the level below that, where she's like a goddess, right?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Are you ready? Go.
It's always a Chun-Li rant here, dude.
Engage.
Oh, okay, get whip punishes. Okay, that makes sense.
You win.
Her CA wouldn't change her much. She would still be strong without it, yeah. Yeah, so my problem with Chun, I mean, I got a big problem with Chun Super, obviously. I mean, it's whatever. Chun's just that kind of character. I got a problem with everything about Chun. But, without her, we're talking about the footsies game in particular. The footsies game in particular. Even just we could limit, even if we just narrowed it down to her fierce. Her far fierce and her back fierce. Because her low forward is, of course, a very, very powerful tool, especially with Super. Right? It's got incredibly fast startup and very, very long range. For, again, we're talking about footsies, right? It's Chun a footsies character. What does she get rewarded for compared to other characters in the footsies game? How delicate is her footsies compared to other characters? Well, her startup and her low forward is so fast. And so far. I feel like, again, she's rewarded for having much more coarse footsies than other characters. We have to be more precise. But in any case, again, without her super, even just her fierce and back fierce, those buttons are just really crazy. They have so much damage. But she's Asian, has those thighs, yeah. Combo is very strong. How you doing, Justin? Can always spot a Vencabot ran. My cheeks haven't turned red yet. There have been times where I've gotten so fucking excited during one of these rants that I've been wild-eyed, hair all messed up. It happens sometimes. My biggest problem with Chun is just that you have to become so strong at this game to be able to tangle with her at the lowest level. Yo, Rant this dig. What's up, Lesson Zero? I think I missed your greeting. Welcome aboard, homeboy. Yo, 6 months of subbing? That Twitch Prime, appreciate that, man. The Twitch Prime's kind of hard to remember to do sometimes because it does not auto-renew. So I appreciate you remembering that, dude. Happy to hear you're doing well, Justin. The thing about Chun is that, at the lower to pretty much anything below the highest level of play, dealing with her at the most basic of the most basic Chun is so hard. Once you learn how to fight that Chun, good for you, right? You've beaten the most basic Chun finally after a couple of years of learning the game. But then again, even at the highest level of play, she is, of course, very, very strong. Hey, we can get faces in here, right? Excuse me, SaltyFace. Senior Face of Salt. He's on my friends list, he says. I don't remember adding him because my memory's so bad. YourSaltyFace, there he is. Senior Saltface.
Battle.
And even at the highest level of play, right, she's dominant. But it's not the same, right? It's not the same. At least then it's competitive.
Into the heat of battle.
She's got a pretty powerful edge. She has a pretty good edge. But at least you have some interesting matches there. When you watch the high level of Chun play, you're like, okay, well, you know, they have to have more stuff in their repertoire. They have to be more aware. They have to be more defensive. They have to be more respectful. But below that, man, she just gets away with so much. And I hate watching Scrub series and just seeing some guys who have leveled up so much and have put in so much work and have clearly got a pretty good grasp of the game by now, who always have hype matches, just getting knocked off the cab repeatedly while one guy sits there who is just playing the most basic of Chuns. The most day one, hitting the fierce button, walking back and forth, hitting low 4 when you got super. No confirms, doesn't matter. You don't really need confirms at Chun at that level of play, as long as you're, you know, buffering your low forward at the right spacing. Your low forward super. It's nuts. Chun Degenerate, thank you, N-Cruise, for the Chun Degenerate in the chat. I have a lot of trouble with Makoto. I've been having less trouble with Makoto lately, but I have more trouble with her, with Ryu, than with Alex. I feel like Alex is stronger coming down from the air, and his jump is a little bit harder to deal with than Ryu's. So that's kind of my whole game plan against Makoto was to be airborne. So I find I have an easier time with Alex than with Ryu so far. But I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out how Ryu versus Makoto plays out. I heard you can bully her with Ryu. I have to be more aggressive on the ground.
Now.
With punish. Good, I'm in the corner. Oof. Okay, so he doesn't have to block both hits. Oh, yeah, he's gonna block that. Whoa, that was weird. That was fucking short as fuck. Oh, fuck, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be crouching fierce.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Got me. Fuck, no punish. Oh, that's not good. Let me dash go. I would like to dash up after that. Ah, fuck. The use is pretty good, but yeah, I've decided to quit it, yeah.
Now.
Nice punish. Is it even doing anything? don't think it does anything. It's supposed to lower my stun damage.
You win.
Would you say it's the best anime fighter out right now? From what I hear, it is, but I wouldn't know personally. Not sure how many fighting games Tommy plays in that genre. It goes down a little bit faster, huh? For how long? So it seems like they don't stack, that's for sure.
Battle.
Let me go copy it for the tip, though. So just on download the Blaze Blue Cross tag, I'm trying to understand that. I've heard it's not that great of a game.
Yeah. Well, I got the fix. Yeah.
It was going down fast. Yeah, I noticed it seemed like it was going down pretty fast. But the way I understood it was that it kind of took chunks off. I guess not, huh? I thought every time I taunted, it would take a chunk off. But it seems like I did it more than once. It didn't seem to accelerate it. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe it only goes down one time. It seems like Eunice is kind of like a middle ground between like a Street Fighter game and an anime game. Sort of like in the middle. There's no air dashing. There's a little bit of air dashing, but not for the whole cast. It's mostly like Tommy put it, it's more on the ground. I tried to enjoy it, but I still couldn't enjoy it for the, I still got that whole long auto-cancelable combo thing. Or should I say, like, everything cancels. All the normals cancel into each other, into each other. Not really into themselves, into each other. Then you're supposed to kind of create long custom combos, essentially. And that didn't really appeal to me that much. Salty's still alive here. Oh man, I'm really surprised he did that. And MilkLove doesn't really like the uppercut at all. I guess he really wanted to seal the deal, make sure he didn't get that extra. If he had gotten one more knockdown, it would have been the end of the round. So it's almost like, he's like, listen, Salty, I'm gonna take away your chance to apply this pressure on me. Yeah, really good tutorial, I guess. Yeah, definitely. I was salty because when I played it on stream, I found the tutorial to be very, very slow. It stacks twice, so I can taunt twice, and then it goes down, like, much faster. Okay, thank you, Caviez. So it does stack. You can interrupt that. It's not real. I kind of hate that MilkLove does that. His, Oro's Booger has one of the longest startups of any super in this game. Even though the ball is visibly formed, you can just hit him out of it. And the ball just stops forming. All you gotta do is hit a button. Any character you pick has an in-depth tutorial, as well as about the game's mechanics. Yeah, it was very in-depth. My only problem with the tutorial was that it was very slow-paced, but I was streaming at the time, right? I have to consider that as an entertainer. If I'd been playing, by myself, it would not have been as big of a deal, to say the very least. And I'd much rather have a tutorial that deep than not have one at all, of course. I felt like it was a little bit repetitive sometimes.
You win.
KReichJr. So can he whip punish my towards fierce? Yeah, I have to consider that, right? It's got a very long recovery. I have to make sure they block it, kind of like Alex's, which kind of defeats my idea of it being like a poke, like to beat their button. I mean, I have to be in range for it to hit. It's not as powerful of a poke. But they have to be prepared to whip punish it as well, which not everybody's gonna be. But you can think of it kind of like a grounded sweep, so like a standing sweep, right? Where if you whiff it, you can punish it on reaction like a whip punish, but it's not necessarily easy, depending on what you're looking for. If you're looking for it, then yeah. But if you're not looking for it in particular, it's not going to be that easy to punish on a whiff. And the reward you get is not that high compared to a sweep, right? With a sweep, it's A, it's a low, and B, it gives you oki. Very fast startup, very long reach. Whereas towards fierce has got a very slow startup, pretty short reach, and there's no knockdown if it hits. So it just gives you a little bit of plus frames. But I like it personally. I like to kind of get my walk up and grab. You know how I operate, right? Even as Ryu, I'm thinking about tick grabs. If I fight so many guys like Kenny like to parry so much, I really like to get in there and get my grabs. For me, the reason I grab so much is because I really hate the parry system in this game, and I really like to try and get my damage when my opponent is being defensive. If I start hitting buttons to stop my grab, then I can start, hitting their button back. I can start playing footsies again, which is what I want. Any character you pick has an in-depth tutorial, as well as other games. Yeah, exactly. So I have a question for you guys. Which do you think is easier to teach a beginner? A 3D fighter like Tekken, or a 2D fighter? Well, it depends on what their, you know, it really depends on the fighter, I'm sure, Justin. Depends on the player. How they approach video games in general. I never understood 2D fighters as a kid. I couldn't do it. I can understand 3D fighters fine. They were slower paced. Footsies is not quite as important. I should say it's not as subtle. It's equally important, but not as subtle. 2D fighters, you know, you have one less dimension to worry about. No, Faust. It's okay, dude. You have one whole less dimension to worry about in a 2D fighter, but even then, the subtlety of the gameplay really makes it hard for me to understand growing up. I didn't like it. Action is rough.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Jeez. I disagree, HereGoes. I've been learning Street Fighter for 2 years, and I still don't fucking understand it at all. I felt like I understood Virtua Fighter a lot faster. I think it's because just the way my brain works. I'm not a visual thinker. I think this game is much better if you think visually, compared to Virtua Fighter, which is much more mechanical and rigid. Street Fighter is easy to teach. Most of the special moves have the same inputs. That's true too. Sighead's artist block. I need some ideas, as in characters, and more specifically monsters. Well, maybe just try and Google images on monsters and see what comes up. Tekken's difficult since you need to memorize combos, but you can have many different ways to attack since they can connect one way or another. So my first fighting game was Virtua Fighter, and that's really, I think, worked really well for me. It's got 2 attack buttons, punch and kick, and it's got 3 attack heights, low, medium, or high. And that's about it. For this game, which again is way more complex. You have to worry about spacing, you have to worry about, you know, the whole, you know, second dimension, the y-axis. Much faster paced than Virtua Fighters, of course. It runs at like 3 times the speed at least. Space is something you have to worry about in literally every fighting game. What are you on about? And we had this kind of and you were wrong last time too. So I placed in a nationwide Virtua Fighter tournament with VirtuaFighter.com, the biggest community for the game in the US. So I didn't worry about spacing. In Virtua Fighter, there are like 3 spacings. There's close, medium, and far, and it's not that subtle. Where in this game, it's way more subtle. You have way more. There are like virtually no whiffs in Virtua Fighter. You almost never whiff in VF. 3DS has strict spacing and frames. Well, VF has very tight frames. That's a big part of the game. But spacing is nowhere near as subtle. Again, spacing is a thing. It's just that it's much more coarse. And you have like melee range. You've got like close range. mid-range and far range, basically. You have to think about your attacks you're using at those spacings, but only at those, you know, it's very, very coarse. Sometimes have to manipulate combos to certain situations, improvising, in Tekken. So remember three bread and butters. Then you figure out how to bait with footsies to go into the bread and butters. Yeah, I think that footsies is way more important, and when you watch like high-level Tekken play versus VF, it makes me think that it's way more important, the footsies in Virtual Fighter, in Tekken, I mean, than in VF. In Tekken, you know, the way you move is so different than in Virtual Fighter. Again, you do see a lot of whiffs happening in Tekken compared to VF. 5, it's easy to pick up and slower pace than the rest of the Street Fighter franchise. Also a good option. It's not as slow as 4. So you think 4 is slower than 5?
Are you ready? Go.
That's what I said last time too, HereGoes, when you were wrong. You're like, you know what? I'm not wrong. The word footsies is so meaningless. No, it's actually not. It's all about spacing and what buttons you hit to be strong at certain spacings, right? In this game, it's very, very subtle, and in Virtua Fighter, it's very, very simple in comparison. So certain buttons are better at certain spacings, and knowing those spacings and, you know, knowing your opponents, you know, where their buttons are strong, that's all footsies. Where in Virtua Fighter, it's just not that subtle. But the footsies game in VF is much more about frame data and knowing when you're plus, if you want to be, you know, want to be particular about it. But that's really more abstract. It's not the same thing as, you know, traditional footsies.
Final round. Now.
5 is slower than 4. I kind of thought that too. Because 5 is really fucking slow. I remember when 4 first came out, or when 5 first came out, I was like, holy shit, this is a slow fucking game compared to, you know, I used to watch high-level Street Fighter 4 play. Never played it, but I used to watch it a lot. And god damn, this game is slow. I really would have trouble believing that 5 is faster. Say he plays footsies at dates, huh? You know, Sig is supposedly he's a very young man. His knowledge of some geriatric ass shit's pretty interesting sometimes. A lot of guys don't even know what footsies is this generation, outside of the fighting game context. VF is about blocking and patience, kind of like DOA. Even DOA has more whiffs and more, you know, more spacing-centric gameplay than Virtua Fighter. But you're right. If you're talking about 3D games in the spectrum of footsies, it's going to be Tekken at the top. And you got DOA in there. I think that, you know, whiffing and spacing is relatively important in Soul Calibur. Maybe not as important as it is in DOA. But in VF, man, it's like, again, there's only like 3 spacings that you have to really worry about in that game. You're not whiffing a whole lot. You have like moves that are good at point blank, moves that are good at around mid-range, you have moves that are good at long range. And the way that every move behaves, it kind of pulls you toward each other when you hit those buttons. It kind of makes footsies a non-issue. It's really more about that point blank, button to button, how safe am I kind of gameplay.
I got you. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Nash is ass. So Tron wants Nash to be good in 5.
Now.
I need to anti-air more. Was that a punish? Because I'm looking at max range. I just let him jump me for free. Once again, Tim Slam jumped me for free. I'm not reacting. I can't believe that hits me. I feel like his dash has longer recovery than it looks. Don't spend meter, you doofus. I don't want to use Fireball Sword.
Are you ready? Go.
I deserve that. Good shit. And too many buttons.
Final round. Engage.
Got it. See, it's a hell of a mix-up. It's not really that much of a mix-up unless you're letting them jump at you for free. What I'm doing right now. See, he's just jumping at will. Doing better though. Trying to understand the matchup a little bit better.
You win.
Considering it's the only thing I got time to do, I usually do quick sketches. I'm currently making up ideas for characters on my Twitter. Okay. Good 3D fighting games are Tekken 2, VF2, Fighting Vipers, Toe Ball, or any of the other early 3D fighting games, that 90s era. Their jumps are way high, and combos are almost impossible to do since most animations are for special moves. There is a combo element to Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown, and certain characters get some pretty crazy combos in that game. Yeah, HereGoes mentioned that before. His dad was a very strong VF2 player. Tikkarebs. To travel the world for VF2. I'm not sure if he traveled the world for VF2, but he did travel the world and play VF2. Anybody else play the fighting game Bloody Roar? I'm sure we got some other guys in here. My dad played Nintendo and evolved to Sony, and so did I.
Are you ready?
I think that you get a lot of variety on Sony platforms. Nintendo's got some core IPs, and that's pretty much what they got. Kill played the Bloody Roar too. Akira, because I don't have to move the cursor to pick him. That's fine. I know I only played VF5 Final Showdown. Akira was he was a broken tier in that game. Him and Jackie are like the Chun-Li's of that game. I'm not sure how he is in the rest of the franchise. Yang's bad against Makoto, huh? I don't know, I wouldn't say that, Salty. Makoto likes to dash up. So you can whip flow forward and Mantis Slash. Makoto is a very strong character in general. But to say that Yang is has a harder time against her than other characters, I don't know. I feel like Yang could fight Makoto.
Ready. Engage.
One is good, but two is great. I'm talking about Power Stone. I never played Power Stone seriously. I played it at the local Toys R Us when I was a kid a few times and loved it. But I hear it's so great, I've never actually sat down and played it. I had DS, DSi, PS2 through 4, N64, Wii U, Wii, Xbox, GameCube, and Game Boy Color. Very nice collection there. You're very lucky. I was kind of the same way. I was very fortunate as a kid to have a lot of toys, especially consoles. I found that after SNES, the Nintendo platforms mostly just had their core IPs, and every other game they had wasn't that interesting to me. Wii U, I still have all those. Oh, it's minus to Wii U, okay. I'm not missing a whole lot here, goes. I got a Wii U, I got to just play Bayonetta 2. I thought maybe I'd find some other games to play on there, but I never did. Because Wii U sucks, bro. I had some okay games. My friends have Wii U's that they, you know, got a lot of good use out of. But for me, it's just a big old paperweight. I didn't even really like Bayonetta 2 that much. I wish me and Kenny didn't have a kind of a whack connection lately. I'm glad you didn't, HereGoes. Yeah, you're not missing a whole lot on that platform. Wii U, that is. Got some pretty cool JRPGs. Thought I'd try that. I need to use Tatsu to close distances sometimes. His dash is not there. His dash is not for that kind of thing, right? Alex's dash can get some distance on it, where Ryu's dash is more for spacing. The punch. I can't believe that beat my Crouching Fears. I wanted to buy it, but I figured it would end up as my Vita 2.0, huh? My Vita is just my P4 machine. What do you want to buy on the Wii U? HereGoes. I think the CEO, I'm going to only work on Dudley. And then when I lose, I'm picking Hugo and Alex. Okay. Makes sense. There's a 3S chance. Welcome aboard. Not sure we've met. I think you followed a while back, if I'm not mistaken. You're usually kind of a lurker. If I'm not mistaken. It might be your first time here. In any case, welcome. I think it's going to be a side tournament, right? Yeah. I remember hearing somewhere that somebody on Facebook was like, yo, who's going to run 3S? Somebody, please. So I had 4 DSIs, 2 2DSs, and planning on getting a new 2DS with Smash Bros. And Mario Kart 7. Fun to play, the older version. How do you go through so many platforms? Like, not treating them right or what? It's pretty unusual to have that many of the same console and then still need a new one. Yeah, of course it will be, Justin. Yeah, there's money to be had. If there's money to be had, then Nintendo will put it out.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Christy didn't win for free at Frosty Thousand this year, man. Shotokan really put him through hell. I was really cheering for Shotokan too. I really wanted him to win that. It was such a good fight, though. Such a great fight. All the good US players play in Japan. Is that the punish? No combo, though. Oh, here we go. Killed him. That was close. Little siblings don't take care of them. When I'm gone, I had them on different sides of the family. Okay.
Final round. Go for it.
Good punish there from Kenny. That's a combo. I don't think he wanted that uppercut. Maybe he did. It was a Hail Mary there. Hoping he would hit a button.
Right, that's cool.
He was here. I think Dudley was talking the whole time. That was weird. He was talking while the announcer was talking.
Battle. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
I need to do more parries. You think so?
Well, I got the picture.
Chris G seemed like the most hated man in Chicago that night. Yeah, at least for 3S, right? Because people don't like him coming. He's not really like a full-time 3S player. He's kind of like an invader. He's kind of like an invader, right?
Engage.
I don't really care for him because I heard that he's clowning on my friends in Chicago. And to me, that's disrespectful. I've heard arguments to the contrary. That it's, you know, I've heard people say, you know, why... If you can win with Sean, then play Sean, right? Because he's so much fun. That's what I've heard people say. He's so much fun to play. If you can win with Sean, then play Sean. Right? You're not going to get a whole lot of chances to win with Sean, maybe, so play Sean. Right? He wasn't really trying to troll them, he just wanted to play Sean. He knew he could win, so why not? Or also people say that, oh, well, it helps encourage the community to level up, right? He's trying to encourage them to level up, but he's just being a dick, it seems to me. That's why I'm not a huge fan of him. I have friends in Chicago, and I guess he blew them up with 12 and Sean. Just like you can, don't mean you should, I guess. But I can see the arguments, but suffice to say, I'm not his biggest fan. Herbderken checked him for choosing a troll read. That was such an awesome night. Definitely be trolling, he says. Yeah, definitely. I'm not saying he's not a 3S player. He definitely is a 3S player, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong, he's a 3S player for sure. And I respect him in that respect. Like, he's kind of treated like an invader because he doesn't play 3S full time like a lot of these guys do. Parry creates opportunities for hits, but I can't do parries for life. Yeah, he did his thing, that's for sure. Here's the G. What do you do with your fight stick, Faust? Fixing it up? I remember people were pissed that year he won with 12, yeah. I can't say much. I stopped playing 3S myself for Tekken, not enough competition locally, and I hate playing online. I have nothing wrong with that. Definitely not.
You win.
I can see how, you know, if you have a guy, if you're surrounded by guys that you know and you play with all the time, and then a guy shows up who plays, you know, every other fighting game as well, and he doesn't really work on 3S that much, and he's been winning, he's been beating everybody, even though he's not really playing the game that much, I can see where frustration comes from. And they really don't want him to win. They want to have him, you know, not win first place. Let's see where that comes from for sure. Good games, MilkLove.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Punish on my whip grab. Ooh, so laggy. Thanks for the follow, Grave Shift 69. Nice.
Are you ready? Go.
Jeez, lag. Start taking so silly. He could have technically not for the goddamn lag, he could have definitely bodied me for that.
Final round. Go for it.
The punish comes his combo. Oh, that's not good. Didn't want that tackle, the opponent that got punished. I hate that going from down back into forward. We get that the tackle. I gotcha. Oh, we got Rhea. Okay. We had to make a private lobby now then.
Battle. Well, I got you. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Well, I got you. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Salty versus KReichJr.
Prepare to strike. Now.
So Salty, I think he's a Necro main. He's been playing a lot of Necro. Get out of here, you stoner. That's a Rhea guy. He's a pain in my ass. If I could, I might... I don't know. Like staple his clothes to his flesh so he can never change them. That's what I would do. Wow, holy shit. He's an asshole. These guys that come in here and they lag up the lobby, and they know they're lagging, they just lag every single day of their lives. That's pretty rude. There are guys who are borderline, you know, their connection works with some people and not with other people. But there are guys like Rhea who's just so laggy. I'm not even convinced he's, you know, in the continental US. Yeah, here he is. Pick it up at spot in my lobby. Wasting all of our time. Guys with parries are mad laggy though. It's hard to get those parries. Small life leader for Salty, but Kenny can still turn this around. Went for a hard read there. Neutral jumps save the day.
Final round. Go.
Round 3, best round. That's not safe. Nice punish too. Holy shit, you can't get away with that shit. Oh my god, look at the damage. Salty was not using his noodle there. That was a huge risk. It'll be a very hard match to come back from now. Take note, play as Falco in Smash Bros. Ultimate, huh? Down taunt, then immediately down smash. Down taunt, then down smash, huh? Kenny has a huge life lead, he can definitely afford to run away now. Boy, the whole tide turned in that match when my man's hit that EX spin hook. That was the end. I'm making a private lobby now. Hit the Gigas. So we had Salty, we had Kenny, and we had, we didn't have MilkLove. He dipped. Dizzy also dipped. We got Kenny. We got, oh yeah, we had that other guy in that, now what's his face? Rhea. I know you ever can touch Smash, here goes. You know, you owned it. The problem wasn't the Gigas there, it was the EX tornado hook out of the blue, yeah. And that was definitely suicide. I don't think you trust him. And my, you know, self-righteous suicide. I bought it for my partner because they really like, okay, that's cool. The last Smash game I played was Melee. I obviously had played every day. Something won, but Smash Bros. Ultimate before then. Never played, I obviously played, can't understand that, Sig, I'm sorry. Something. I liked Oki-Con, and it was awful. Not a huge fan of Smash, HereGoes. I was not a big fan of that game.
Fighters ready. Engage.
What to punish? That's not good. Good punish. Nice. James Pepper cut.
Into the heat of battle. Go.
Oh, we got Gyke. I gotta be careful. This is 360 there. Yeah, I deserve that. Ah, fuck. I really fell for that. If they put conjugate smash, I would boot up again, though. You know, it's not that I really fell for it, it's that I hit the poke. Right, okay. I was hitting, I think I hit my medium kick right as he was hitting the dash. Oh, I need to get my spectate flag up. There we go. Come on, there we go. Put Goku in Smash. Maybe one day. So that's how that works. I've been curious about whether or not dash up Gygus was real. It can be real depending on the spacing and the poke.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Prepare to strike. Now.
They do have kanji in Smash. Just switch the language to Japanese. Wow, Caviez. Wow. Wow. Please. Please, Caviez, please. How popular is 30th anniversary for 3S? Well, we get pretty good games all week, every week, so pretty popular, I guess. We get it on PS4. On Steam, not as much, but there's still guys that play there. On PS4, it's very active, put it that way. This is, where's the lie? Where is the lie? Thank you, HereGoes. If they put Kanji Tatsumi in Smash, I'd boot it up again, though. I appreciate how in that game, if you change the language, sometimes their names change for the characters. Like, you know that in Italian, Isabel's name is Fufi? The announcer goes, Fufi, when you pick her. It's pretty godlike. You guys know that if you change a language to any European language, at least, if not Asian ones as well, Sonic speaks that language when he taunts. But some characters, you know, don't. Some characters always have the same taunts, but some characters get their taunt changed in different languages. I wish that you could choose the language for your character, per character. That'd be godlike. Have like a Mexican Sonic. Everybody else is just, you know, American. Or just be able to change Kid Link to Italian so you can be Linka Bambino. Very dominant there. Yeah, I think at 4, yeah, Super to 4, you can change the character's the language per character, right? I wish you could do that in Smash. Hey, we got Simon, let's go. Linka Bambino. Oh, is that looking at 5 as well?
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I want to dash up in neutral medium punch, not dash up in toward medium punch. Pressing hot to link at SA1, huh? Kinda getting it. Good stuff, dude. Hey, what's up, Simon? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought Salty. I saw Simon's name there, but it's Salty saying it. I'm so sad. Okay, we got buffers. fuck? Japanese Hugo has the same VA as Okuyasu from JoJo Part 4. Really? Wow. Oh, you mean in 5 or 4? Okay. So Simon's been trying to learn Yun. Apparently he's been playing Yun for the last 2 months. See if he can beat Kenny's Super 1 Ryu. Wow, those are fireballs. Wow, what a character. Look at the damage. Yun's kind of hard to pick up, according to 3S Chance. Definitely compared to some other strong characters in this game. I don't doubt that. When I was extremely active, that's who I mained. Wow! Yoly, what a punish! They don't do that to me, son. Try and fucking whiff Tatsu on me. Like that shit's free. Holy shit. That was one hell of a punish. Oh my god.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Get the punish there on the whiffed roundhouse. That wasn't a combo, but hey, Cockney maybe trying to go do a throw escape or something? Woof! Nice parry! That's a blooper. See, I knew it! I have a theory I've been developing lately that these Yun strings that I always have to block are blue parries.
Final round. Now.
You don't actually have to block them. Or, eat shit. Because he has these strings he does that are like, 1, 2, 3, and then delay, and then something. And it's like if you press a button, you eat shit, right? Like his palm, you press a button, you eat shit. But that doesn't mean you can't challenge it, you have to tap forward. Because they always do some shit like that, right? It's a blue parry. And they almost never go low. One is Smash with ultimate going in about probably like half an hour. Play some Smash. Nice parry. Anybody's game. Oh, too far! Oh my god, so fucking lucky. What a match. Third hit of the target combo is red, but the shoulder, depending on which one he uses, will be blue. Yeah, or the shoulder again, simply the goalie for the palm. Or whatever it might be. Yeah, that last hit was big for sure. But very, very lucky. So it doesn't come out of something like that, right? It doesn't come out of something like that. The shoulder is a red parry if they cancel immediately. Okay. Well, in any case, I still think that they tend to do that thing where they shove afterward. And that, I think, is a blue parry. Almost certainly. Yeah, see you Wednesday, Signop. Have a good evening, dude. How's he getting that close medium kick right there? That was crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's 1, 2, 3 palm. It's some kind of string that ends in palm.
Into the heat of battle.
They can delay it, basically. The idea is that it's a frame trap. They're trying to get you to press a button after their string is apparently over. But their string is not really over. Because of that spacing, their palm is really, really powerful. And I feel like you can probably blue parry it. That's my theory anyway. I got hit by it like last week. I was like, oh shit. I never considered that I could probably just blue parry that. So there's no way that's still a combo. It's a target combo. Okay. It's good, yeah. Yeah, if you try and hit a button, it's like a frame trap, right? It's like it makes you want to hit a button there because there's like a second of downtime. But if you press a button, then you're gonna eat that palm, and that's a pretty bad scene. Those are the raw Hadouken. Drops his combo there. That's plus. Tagging crouching light kick there after he's plus. If they delay, then you can parry the palm. Oh, okay, so there's not always a delay, huh? But you know it's a delay. I can know it's a delay. I don't know if it scales too hard for Ganesian confirms. I don't have Gane. If I don't have Gane, I'm just building it, huh? Yeah, very awkward timing.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Into the heat of battle. Go for it. Fighters ready. Engage.
Ooh, so laggy.
You win.
I was searching through the Twitter, my Twitter, trying to find a particular video, and I came across this gem, huh? I can't watch it right now, but it sounds like it's pretty godlike. If HereGoes think this is the worst, it's gotta be godlike.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighters ready. Engage.
Oof, okay, it's not a good angle for that. I can punish that way better. I have to hit close fierce. He's giving me that. He's trying to get me to punish it, but I'm not punishing it.
Into the heat of
I am
battle.
punishing it, but
Go
not very
for
well.
it.
Damn, crossing up in mid-screen. Don't spend meter. Wanted to. How did I get fucking crouching roundhouse? I wanted crouching medium kick into fireball.
You win.
My fucking ring finger is just coming down heavy.
Battle. Well, I got it.
Yang.
Yeah.
The X lunge is a no-no as well. You are unless you're gonna kill. How negative is it? I feel like
Are you
my
ready?
punish didn't work.
Go.
Don't.
Fighters ready. Engage.
That got a huge fucking hitbox. Crouching roundhouse. Does that come out in 6 frames, or is it slower? Or maybe even faster, huh? Maybe like 5. Must be like, probably, I bet you it's 6. I bet you it's 6.
Well, I got it. Well, yeah.
Goddamn, the twins gauntlet.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Ooh, it's a punish. Ooh. Oh, Simon left? That sucks. I'm gonna reinvite him. Maybe he hit that O button. Oh, he can't crouch a leg out of that? What a character. Nice.
You win.
Okay, let's see if we can get Simon back in here. Maybe he's calling it a night. Let's see here. YourSaltyFace. Oh, he's playing Call of Duty. Okay. Probably got an invite from a friend. MilkLove's still online. Probably done for the night though. Herb's online. He might want to come join us for another 10 minutes or so. 20 minutes.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Nice combo. Good parry. Just a kill.
Prepare to strike. Now.
See, guys like Kenny are why I don't believe in conditioning. On Oki. On Oki, I mean. Because I had this guy with like uppercut all night tonight, over and over and over again. And he's never blocked it. Maybe once. I wake up EX uppercut. So it's like, if I wake up EX uppercut and it hits them, now I've said to myself, okay, so does that mean that he's going to block next time? Because he knows I like to do that? Or does that mean he's going to keep getting hit by it because has that personality, it's overly aggressive personality, right?
You win.
He has an overly aggressive personality, so he's gonna always get hit by it. There's no way to know. It's a guess. It's always a guess. It's always a true guess, right? You can't say, because I uppercut him, now he's gonna start blocking it, or he's more likely to block it, or whatever. Right? It doesn't matter. It's just a guess.
Well, I got the fix. Yeah, well, I got the fix. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Fuck. Nice punish.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it. Final round. Go.
Jeez. It's okay, Salty. This game is a pretty complex game. It's a pretty complex game. Oh, it's Herb. I really feel more comfortable fighting Makoto with Alex, even though it's a worse matchup, because I really don't understand the matchup yet. I've kind of over time figured it out a little bit with Alex.
Are you ready? Go.
Lucky there. It's more important to learn where you're taking damage and why. I don't know if that's true. I mean, yeah, you're right. But I've been thinking lately that's my problem. Because I'm focusing too much on when I'm taking damage and why. I need to focus more on why I'm not getting more damage, right? That's the other thing. That's the other half of the game I'm not fixating on enough. I deserve that. I deserve worse because he had meter. No, it's not safe. No punish. Oof, got me. I used my meter too.
Final round. Now.
Oh wow, that was so stupid of me. I need to get more confident in my jump-ins. Got me. Just space that. More for salty, but yeah. Yeah. So that could be part of why you're taking damage. So you're being too passive. Yeah, but I'm talking about in the second. The way it was kind of phrased is like second to second kind of gameplay. Because it's not a second to second kind of thing. In my mind, I'm thinking to myself, why did I take damage there? Because I was hitting a button when I shouldn't have been, right? His button beat my button, or he parried my button because I was being too aggressive with my buttons. If I just blocked, everything would have been okay. That's not always the case. Thank you, Tico, for the sub, dude. 17 months, holy shit. That's my lucky number, man, 17.
Now.
I deserve that for going in. See, that's the way I look at it, right? If I never go in, then I'm always safe. Oh, what am I doing? I wanted fucking fierce. Oh, I deserve that. I really wanted that to work.
Prepare to strike. Now.
I don't know how to punish that with scare. Maybe I can't punish it, huh? I need to start doing that more.
Final round. Engage.
I deserve that. Damn. Oof. Do characters have dive kicks have trip guard?
Wait.
Herb says yes. It seems like they can act pretty fast out of their dive kicks, you know what I mean? But that's true of any move that has trip guard. Right? I'm not really sure how trip guard works exactly. It's about that active frame, right? Okay, but how do you beat? How do you beat?
Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Well, I got the picture.
Do you notice how passive Salty became on your wake up? That's true.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Hey, you're right, HereGoes. It was almost like I conditioned him. It was almost like if you take one example, one sample case, right, where I woke up uppercut and he started blocking more. Almost like that one sample case. Okay, I see where you're coming from, HereGoes. Okay, so if you cherry pick, it's almost like conditioning is an actual, reliable, measurable. Okay.
Fighters ready. Engage.
You're right. If 1 out of 3 fights I fight, a guy chooses 1 out of the 3 possible behaviors on Oki, maybe I made him do that. Right? Maybe the way that I acted had some control over his action, right? That I can actually use tactically. Kenny eats it every single time. So against Kenny, conditioning is not real. But against other people, it is real.
You win.
I've been through this already, HereGoes. I'm going to repeat it for you, since it bears repeating. I believe in conditioning. I believe it's totally a real thing. But I think that in a game where it's all about guesses, like rock, paper, scissors, right? I think that conditioning your opponent is not as simple as, I do this, therefore they will start doing that. I think you cannot rely on that. I think that you can condition your opponent in 3S, hell yeah, you can condition foes, right? Based on how you move, based on what buttons you hit at what time, you can totally get into their head subconsciously. But when it's a pure guess, when I'm waking up, I have to guess, and they have to guess, then I don't think that you can reliably condition them to behave a certain way. Not so much so that you can consider it to be a major part of your gameplay. That's magical thinking, right? For all I know, maybe maybe YourSaltyFace has fought a lot of Ryus before that wake up uppercut, right? So maybe he just needed that extra push to start blocking more. Maybe he would have blocked anyway. Maybe he would have just blocked. Maybe I just got him. That first one was lucky. Maybe he always blocked on his opponent's Oki. Maybe it had very little to do with the fact that I was wake up uppercutting. It's magical thinking when you think that because you did something, then that's controlled the world around you in some way. That's a basic logical fallacy. It happens all the time in 3S. Like, I was watching Scrub Season today, right? This Chun player on there. He's hitting his low forward super, and if it works, he's like, yeah, I confirmed that. I confirmed that. But if it's blocked, he's like, fuck. My finger grazed a button, or oh man, I barely messed that up. I shouldn't have. The wrong input came out, right? The wrong input came out. You're not confirming, right? The ones you hit were lucky. But because you're biased to thinking that, because you've been practicing confirms, that if you're hitting, 1 out of 3 confirms, those aren't confirms. It's just luck. Right? It's true of a lot of things in fighting games, I feel like. People give themselves a lot of credit for stuff. It's just luck. But when things work out your way, you want to think that it was because of something you did. Yeah, he was blocking on my Oki, right? I sure uppercut him once, he started blocking on my Oki all the time. But if conditioning was real, then why did he keep blocking on Oki when I stopped uppercutting? Right? You'd think that if I stopped uppercutting, he would start being more aggressive again. But it's just pure luck. It's a pure guess. You can't say that what I do on Oki will influence in a significant way what my opponent does on top of me.
Battle. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Prepare to strike.
Salty versus Kenya.
Now.
Okay, show me the test. Here goes. Link to me on Discord. The one that says that in fighting games you can influence someone's Oki by what you do on Wake Up. Because I totally believe conditioning is real. I've explained that many times. It's just that in a game, it's a true guessing game like rock, paper, scissors.
Fighters ready.
I don't think you can do it.
Engage.
I googled it, right? I googled last time we had this conversation. You know, is RPS, is that a game that you can actually win consistently with skill? And the answer was no. There was like 2 websites on the whole internet that was like, oh yeah, sure, maybe, it seems that way. You know, based on this test, maybe. But there was no proof that you can win rock, paper, scissors by, you know, playing a certain way and making your foe expect a certain thing. I believe conditioning can have subtle effects. Here goes. You can have subtle effects with conditioning. But in a true guessing game, where both sides know it's a guess, then you can't condition them to make a certain guess. Because the opponent is looking for that very thing. They know it's a guessing game. They know if I uppercut once, I might want to throw next time. Because maybe they're going to block my throw and block my uppercut, right? That if it's true, then you should be able to have players that are really, really strong at rock, paper, scissors, right?
Battle. Go for it.
By your logic, if I throw scissors and RPS, right, I throw it twice in a row, then I control my opponent's next action, because they're going to expect scissors again. Right, because I'm mostly hitting scissors. But that's not how that fucking game works. Hey, what's up, Mr. Part 2? I think I missed your message, right? I'm sorry, you wanted an invite, didn't you? I was so busy ranting with HereGoes.
Are you ready? Go.
I dance with the devil. Every single time. Because Kenny is just, that's how he plays. Look, hold that icy. Okay, good stuff.
Final round. Go for it.
That's not safe. Okay, I'm gonna play for another 10 minutes, I think. I do want to play Smash, but I love playing 3S. Oh, we got a full room again. Okay, oh, we have Herb, right. I'm sorry, we have Herb now. Okay. I think I would rather watch Herb fight YourSaltyFace. Make sure I got my spectate flag up. Good stuff. Looks like Salty's not gonna ready. Oh, here he is. Okay. We'll play 10 more minutes and play some Smash.
Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Well, I got the picture.
Here we go. So Salty's been playing a variety of characters tonight. Herb's been playing more Ken than usual, I feel like. Maybe he's been trying to gradually make the switch. You don't like this HereGoes color? I like it. Oh, man. What a fucking button. I can't believe I hit that shit so far. Actually, that's a huge hitbox, that uppercut. Very dominant. That Dominican HereGoes, yeah.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Okay, Kong trying to go for the butt there. I wonder if Salty got this guy intentionally. He seems like he doesn't really, not really comfortable with this HereGoes. Nice cross-up combo from Herbderken. That's 4 hits. Uppercuts. You have to parry that more than once. Kind of a... Wow! Look at the damage! Look at the damage. So he doesn't like the Ken color. Good block on the overhead. He doesn't have any, wow, I love that color, IMO. Yeah, you're kind of right. Well, I don't know, HereGoes got some okay colors. But you're right, he doesn't have like any mind-blowing colors like some of the other characters do. Like, basically, I feel like Q is way overpowered. Like, if I was going to rebalance the game, like the tier list, you definitely have to distribute more colors. You can't just have Q so dominant at the top, right? I feel like that's not fair. He's got way too much power in his palette compared to other characters in this game. I like heavy kick, HP, and good old jab. Let me talking about HereGoes. Nice punish, holy shit. HereGoes a ton of health though. Could really didn't kill. Ah! Oh! Oh, because he's airborne? Is that airborne that early? Well, I mean, he's truly invincible, right? He's truly invincible. It would just whiff anyway. Okay, okay. It's throw invincible, so it's not gonna. Geiger's not gonna work.
Battle.
I was gonna say it's interesting because then you can say if he's gonna try and Geigus on my wake up, I can uppercut. But the problem with that logic is they block it, then you get Geigus anyway. So it's not really very solid logic.
Go for it.
Q, Alex, Oro, and Dudley. Yeah, Dudley has some sick colors. That's the color tier list. Does this version have Grandma Makoto? Or is that OE only? That lavender Grandma Mac. Okay, could got a punish there, but no go. That's tier for colors. Well then, it was fun to have a good night there, you're salty. I mean, you're calling it a night here? We're only gonna play for another 5 minutes or so. I might do one more fight. OE only, that's a shame. I like that Grandma Mac. Whoa, my god, Herb loves that uppercut. Dudley has 2 bad colors, but all the others are great.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Playing Smash tonight, yeah. You playing with us, Salty? Let me get Smash going here in a second. Tomorrow it's gonna be 12 hours of Third Strike, guys. Bruise Day from Hell, I'm calling it. Gonna have 4 3-hour blocks of 3S tomorrow. starting at 3 p.m., going until 3 a.m. Look at this man bullying my friend Ken. Tick grab's got lots of meter to work with here. Decides to not go for super. Okay, tries to go for tick grab again, not working. Herb does not like to block. Can't see tick grab being that effective against him. Only have smash for 3DS. Okay. Tick grab gets the job done. No! Oh man, that was fancy. 4-hit combo. I really did combo. Okay, I'm trying to be fancy, I think. 12 hours kill. It's gonna be, Ooh! Oh, man, if we got the punish, would have been sick. Ain't no punish on the with Karaxa. Being very patient for some reason. Not sure he's trying to block there. Sets galore incoming, yes. Definitely. I gotta be careful with my own sets. I don't want to get too salty too early. I have to watch some sets first. Maybe save my sets for later in the evening. Whoa, wait, what was that? How did he get that? Was that a Kara Karaxa? Was that only one frame? Or did he cancel something else into Karaxa? Something got canceled in the Karaxa. Not sure if that was a Kara or what. Like a true one-frame Kara or not. My last match, guys. Guys, thanks for hanging out, as always. It's almost time for 3S here. If you want to keep the channel online, check out Patreon, patreon.com/Vencabot. Even a buck to YouTube. I stream for 40 hours a week every week. It's a lot of work. When the stream ends, I'm going to stream all night long. Excuse me, I work on the stream all night long. It's a lot of work. It's exhausting. Okay, I'm going to fight this Ken. Also, you can... Oh, that's Kara Karaxa. Okay. You can help out for free. Get in the chat, come say hi, follow on Twitch, tell your friends we're here, save clips. Check out YouTube at youtube.com/Vencabot archive with a lot of footage over there, more than 1,100 videos right now. It's crazy. A lot of that's Third Strike. Go check it out. Go on YouTube, search for Vencabot. Subscribe. Bluzz. Bluzz.
Are you ready? Go.
So glad I didn't get uppercut there. Damn.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Tekken grabs is so whack in this game. Ah, fuck. God damn that fucking uppercut.
You win.
Okay, let's watch a couple more here. Watch, can you? Oh, it's just me. Well, I guess I'll do one more fight then call it. Everybody dipped.
Battle. Well, I got it. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighters ready. Engage.
No, don't do that. He's conditioned now, guys. He's conditioned now.
Are you ready?
He conditioned me to wake up uppercut all the time by not blocking. Oh my god, I don't know why I didn't see it sooner. He's conditioning me the whole time by not blocking my uppercut, so that now he can start blocking it. Oh my god. You know, it's so deep. The conditioning is so deep. Exactly, Mr. Part 2. Dun dun dun. Oh, I can't believe I got hit by that. Probably because I wasn't blocking. The reverse conditioning, dude.
Final round. Go for it.
Be careful with those, man. Jesus. Now he conditioned me not to uppercut. Oh my god, see? He blocked it twice, now I'm conditioned not to uppercut. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my god, yo, dude. It's so deep. It's so deep. He's in my head. No, it's just a guess. It's a guess. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day for 3S, guys, and come back with some Smash Brothers. I will see you guys very shortly. Good games, Kenny.
Well, yeah, I've been waiting for this. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Are you ready? Go.
As we keep on playing. And the beat goes on, dude. Oh my god. He dies and then he loses it, or does he get Whoa, wait, what? How'd he get back? Conditioning is too deep. It's too many levels. I hit my throw too early. Infinite run backs. It was a pleasure having you, Kill. Thanks for stopping by, man. You really make the chat more pleasant. Yo, missed the dark shot super. What's up, Wooglet? Here goes something to hop in chat because he's mad about Vencabot's opinion about conditioning. I'll come forward, Wooglet. I've had my partner to spread some knowledge, huh?
I forgot I could
They're an evil psychologist, so they know what they're talking about.
Focus attack.
Yeah, Wooglet, do you think that you can win rock, paper, scissors consistently by conditioning your opponent? Right. In a rock, paper, scissors championship, do you think that you could become the world's strongest rock, paper, scissors player by conditioning your opponent? That's what we're talking about here. Of course you can. Okay, okay, cool. I like that.